Morning, guys. So today is Wednesday and I'm getting ready to go to my first meeting of the day, which is at 9. And I made my bed, showered, and I am probably just going to have a snack or a drink at Starbucks because that's where we are meeting. Somebody reached out to me. He works, I guess, around in the same building as I do, and he wanted to meet. He's also an entrepreneur like me. So I figured I go there, meet him today. I'm trying to avoid showing this because I have some strategy stuff on my wall in my kitchen. Literally, I start writing everywhere. Like if you look at my wall over there, there's a board there full of information. Like I go crazy with like writing. So goals for the day today is to have this meeting, to recruit because I'm in the process of recruiting, look at avenues for fundraising outside of VC, so like debt financing. So that's the option I'm looking at because VCs just won't look at me. So I'm like, okay, fine, no worries. There are other options. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm gonna do. And really, number 3, I need to just handle some paperwork for my company. But right now, let's get going because I'm gonna be late. Now I'm rushing. I'm going to that building right there. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour. I'm at the office right now, and this is just a common lobby. I use WeWork upstairs, which is it occupies 4 floors in this building, and it's just a gorgeous building. I figured I'd show you guys. It's super peaceful here. I think I'm gonna start off working here and then go upstairs later because there's nobody here. It's such a beautiful place. So this is the building. It's one of the lobbies. It's not all of them, but it's really nice. And behind there, I don't know if you can see, there's another lobby behind there, and then a bunch of others, and there's Starbucks where we're supposed to meet. So by the way, the person who was supposed to meet with me just messaged me while I was walking that he got pulled into another meeting, despite the fact that we planned this more than 4 days in advance, if I'm not mistaken. And he told me 2 minutes before the meeting. I would have only been 2 minutes late, by the way. So I got here at 9:02. So, and I think it's 9:03 right now. So yeah, no worries. He asked to reschedule. If we do, I don't think I'll do it in person. I would probably do it virtual like he suggested because I wasn't planning on coming into the office on Wednesday. I was coming here on Thursday. So, but it's all good. It happens. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with work. Okay, so for those of you that are new here, hi, I'm Twama. I go by Fiora, and I am building a software company based out of Seattle. We already have an app in the App Store, a social media platform, and we're actually working on a SaaS product for the creator economy that helps content creators, talent managers connect with brands and monetize their audience. So with that, let's get back to the video. Hey guys, so I'm finally done with the add-on designs and I wanted to show you what it looks like. I have actually 3 variations. As you can see, this one is different from here because this line is here on the second one, and then on the third one I have it a little bit bigger, basically to match the initial design for the top cards. So here is where you guys come in. I'm actually going to prototype this so that you can see. So again, I'm self-taught on Figma, so but I like very clean designs. So let me know which one, if you guys could vote on which card you think is better, looks better or looks cleaner. I noticed that on the prototype the line is not showing up here. I'm not actually quite sure why that is, but you can see it here. Basically, I'm gonna try and zoom in for you guys. So let me know which of these 3. So number 1, number 2, and number 3, just write in the comments the number that you like the most, you think that would be good. And ignore the writing on here, it's just random text. And random pricing. I will let you guys know which one I end up going with based on your votes, so I will pick the one that gets the most votes. Okay, so I decided that in order for me to bring value in some of these day in a life videos, it would be a good idea to dedicate anywhere between 4 to 5 minutes in every video to talk about a problem or a challenge that I am currently going through or that I've gone through, and then walk you through how I've solved it if I have already gone through it, or talk about what I've done or what the outcomes have been for me if I haven't solved it or if I'm still going through it. I believe that will make it more realistic so that you can have an idea of the type of challenges that I actually face on a daily basis, instead of just telling you about all the great things that are happening. So with that, I'm going to tell you about today's challenge, which is recruiting. I've been trying to find engineers to join full-time. So let me walk you through that challenge. For the past 3 months, I have worked with Northeastern University to have interns work on my MVP. My hope for that was that by end of December, I would have raced around and hopefully I could find 1 or 2 engineers from this cohort, interns, that I could keep full-time. That didn't work out. I feel like I still learned a lot though, because going through the process, there are certainly things I can take to the next round when I actually hire my full-time team. So I decided to just recruit for my full-time team, despite the fact that I don't have funding. I realized that in order for me to really build something that works and that scales, I need a proper team of engineers that have a lot of experience. I figured giving these interns a chance would work, mainly because some of them had already some kind of experience because they are doing their master's program. I decided right now I will just focus on recruiting engineers that I can tell have consistently for maybe 7 years straight been working as engineers, and ideally full stack engineers. So for the past week, I've been meeting with engineers and designers, recruiting both here in the US and outside. And then I finally found one amazing engineer. I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. He's based in Dubai. He was working with Paystack, which was acquired by Stripe. But when he walked me through some of the work that he has done and how he has helped build the product from scratch and scaled, not Paystack, but an offering within Paystack, and how they scaled that to the SADC region, like South Africa, and how they moved from 2 million rand to 150 million rand. You could see, he's just super experienced in building different products that scaled. And I gave him an offer. All I can do right now is give them equity for the first 4 months, and then my goal was to reimburse them after April, the beginning of May, which is when I would have closed my round and I would have access to funding. So in essence, they will be taking a risk for the first 4 months, because they're working without salary, but they will have equity that is vesting. I offered, for somebody with experience, I was planning on giving him exactly 2% of the company. And I think that is super great and super generous, but he was just not willing to take that risk. He's living in Dubai, he says, and yeah, he's not willing to wait for 4 months. He's laid off, by the way, so he was laid off from Paystack, because they are laying off a lot of employees outside of the continent. And my thinking was like, I think with his experience, he'll probably get another job. But my thinking is like, okay, it's just 4 months that you would have had to wait, right? If you didn't have another job and you couldn't get another job for 4 months, would you still be surviving? If the answer is yes, then it's 100% worth taking that chance. And you can still, in the meantime, in that process, if you really don't want to join the startup, you could leave, right? After you get a job. But what I realized in this journey is that not everybody thinks that way, right? To say yes and start working on this, and then maybe use the time to apply to jobs if you really don't want to be here, it's an option. But most people don't think like that, right? So a lot of engineers and product designers I'm talking to, they're just stuck on that 4 months. That's all. They're very short-term oriented and short-term focused. They cannot think beyond immediate gratification, and I can understand that, because a lot of us in our society, we're programmed to be like that, right? We're programmed to be employees. So I will keep looking until I find entrepreneurial focused people. As long as I keep pushing, I know I will get there. It just takes a little bit of time. It just hurts a little bit, because when I lost that engineer, that hurt. There was a secondary one in Kenya as well, who I felt like would add a lot of value. Like he wasn't super perfect, but he was also pretty good. And he also couldn't get past the 4 months. So that is a challenge that I'm facing, but it's definitely a challenge I will be overcoming soon.